Hi, I'm Dimity Sky. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat today for this full body Vinyasa flow. This flow is full body, but I really focus on heart opening and back bending, and we work up to the key pose of Janasana, which is the dancer pose, one of my favorite poses. You won't need any props for this flow, just yourself in some comfy clothes and a mat if you have one, otherwise some space on the floor. The other thing to note is that I do some breathing throughout the practice, and I use Vinyasa breathing, which is an interrupted breath, and I'll explain more about that as we flow, but it's just such a lovely way to bring a sense of calm to our nervous system, and it can also be really energizing as well. So I hope that you enjoy our time together today. I certainly enjoyed it, and I look forward to practicing with you soon. We'll start class today in a seated position. I recommend propping your hips up higher than your knees, so you can sit on a bolster or on a cushion, a blanket, on a block, whatever you have. And if that is uncomfortable for your knees, then you can always sit on a chair. Bring your hands, palms facing upwards. We'll take Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers gently touching, other three fingers facing upwards. We're going to start with Vinyasa breathing today. Vinyasa breathing is our interrupted breath. So if you think of your breath as a jug of water, and the first part of the inhale, so just one inhale breath, the first part of the inhale will fill the jug 1/3, the second part will fill the jug 2/3, and then the last part of that same inhale breath will fill the jug all the way. And then the exhale happens in one fluid movement, so one exhale out without pausing. And we'll just take 5 rounds. Shut down your eyes, or you can keep your gaze soft in front of you. Let's take one deep breath in, and one deep breath out. Inhale 1/3, pause. Inhale 2/3, pause. Inhale all the way. Exhale. Again, inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale all the way. Exhale. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale all the way. Exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. One more inhale, inhale, inhale all the way, exhale. And just take one deep breath in, fluid inhale, and a fluid exhale. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra and take a bow to honor yourself, the practice, and each other. And make a dedication for this practice. The dedication can be to someone, or maybe a situation, a group of people, whatever you have on your heart, whoever you'd like to dedicate this practice to. Just take a moment in your heart to bring your attention on them, on that person. And open your eyes and bring yourself off the mat, off the bolster or off the chair, whatever you're sitting on, sorry. And then we're going to start in a cross-legged position. So I'm facing you, but you want to be facing forward on your mat. And you'll bring the right leg on top and the left leg under. It's not going to be a super close cross, so kind of a wider cross. And then start to walk your hands out. You feel the stretch in your outer glutes. You can tent up onto your fingertips if you like. And then walk your hands over to the left, so over to the right foot. Then walk your hands back to center and all the way up. Then take your right hand, left side of head, and then left hand, thumb faces down, and then you're going to bring the hand behind the back. I'll turn around so you can see me. And then you gently pull your head over as you gently start to draw your shoulder down. Inhale back to center. And then release. You're going to press up into your reverse tabletop. So just place the feet down and then lift your hips up nice and high. Keep your gaze up. You can place your head back if you'd like, if you feel ready for it. And then slowly lower on down. And then take across the legs with the left leg on top. Start to walk your hands forward. Walk your hands over to the right, so over to the left foot. And then walk your hands all the way back and up. And then left hand, right side of head. Right arm out, thumb faces down, and bring your hand behind the back. Gently pull your head over, gently pull the shoulder down. Then slowly prop the head up and release back into your reverse tabletop. Press on up. Maybe this time you tilt the head back. Hold. And slowly lower down. Now bring the feet out to the sides of the mat. And then press on up into your malasana, your yogi squat. If this isn't happening, just take a wide forward fold. If you can, taking your malasana, we won't be here for long. So you're pressing the elbows against your inner knees. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then release the hands and start to come all the way up. One vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders down your back. We're going to do Viloma breathing again. This time we're going to do the breath of joy, it's called. And it goes like this. So you'll inhale, 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 and the exhale is a ha sound as you bend the knees, exhaling out through the mouth. Ha. Again, inhale, 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 ha. 3 more. Inhale, 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 ha. 2 more. Inhale, 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 ha. 1 more. Inhale, 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 ha. So good. Start to swing the arms, releasing any stagnant energy. The breath of joy. I love it. And slowly come to a standstill. Bring the feet in. And you want your feet about hip-width apart or big toes together, heels slightly apart is the conventional stance, starting with Sun Salutation C. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, take another bow to honour yourself, remember your dedication. Open up the eyes and inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale as you fold it forward, relax head and neck. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, so lower the left knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Gaze up if you can. Hands together if you can, otherwise keep hands apart. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back into plank. And then we'll take an Ashtanga Vinyasa. So it looks like this. You lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Slide forward for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Untuck your feet, your toes, sliding your chest forward and your arms back. And exhale as you lower, tuck toes, plant hands, press up and back, down dog. Step your right foot forward for a low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, plant hands. Step it forward, forward folds. Inhale as you rise, sweep hands up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, plant hands, step it back. And take that same vinyasa. So you'll lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Slide forward for cobra, untuck your toes. Chest is forward, arms back. Exhale, lower, tuck toes, plant hands. Press up and back, down dog. Step left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, plant hands, step it forward, forward folds. Inhale as you rise. And exhale, hands down. And by your side. Sun Salutation B, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Exhale as you fold it all the way forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. If you can, do a little hop back. And this time we're going to lower the knees, untuck your toes, lower the chest. Inhale up to cobra, thighs and pelvis on the mat, elbows are bent. Exhale as you lower, tuck toes, plant hands, press up and back, downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. Firstly, just bend the knee, open the hip, circle the hip around. And then take your right toes all the way over to the left. See if you can gaze over to the left to look at your right toes. A little back bend here. Press strong into your hands. And then straighten your leg all the way back up. Bring your knee into your nose, round your spine. Come up high on your left toes and step the foot next to the right thumb. Pivot your back foot. Come up, Virabhadrasana, 1, Warrior 1. Settle into that front leg. And then straighten your front leg, clasp your hands behind you and draw your chest forward and your arms back. Hold here. And then bend into that front knee, release your hands, just plant them down, pivot the back foot, and then step it back. And then lower the knees again for that Cobra Vinyasa, otherwise lower Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, circle the hip around. And then take your left leg all the way over to the right. Gaze over to the right to look at your left toes if you can. Press strongly into your hands. Then straighten your left leg all the way up. Exhale as you bring the knee into your nose, round your spine. And step the left toes, left foot next to your left thumb. Pivot on your back foot, come all the way up. Virabhadrasana, 1, Warrior 1. Hold here for a moment, bending into your front knee. And straighten your front leg, clasp the hands behind you, draw your chest forward and your arms back. Opening up through the chest. And bend into that front knee, release the hands. Step it back, lower the knees down or lower for Chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. We all meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Now from here, just lower your knees all the way down. And extend your right leg all the way out. Extend your left arm all the way out. Reach through arm and leg. Getting nice and long. Bring elbow and knee in to meet each other. In. And extend for 3. In. And extend for 2. One more. In. and extend, reach through arm and leg. Then if you can, reach around, grab a hold of your back foot. Stay right here or kick the foot into the hand for tiger pose. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. And now from here, you're going to just pivot your left toes over to the left. Extend your right leg so it's reaching towards the back of the mat. And reach your right arm all the way up. Now lift your right leg up. Flex your toes. Reach your right arm all the way over. So reaching forward and reaching back same time. Keep your toes flexed. Reach. And then reach around, grab a hold of your back ankle and pull it on in. If this isn't happening, then you can just stay with your leg reached out. You can rest it on the mat. If you can, reaching around for the ankle, keeping your toes flexed, opening up through the chest, and then slowly release, come all the way back down. Extend your left leg, extend your right arm. Bring elbow and knee in to meet each other, in and out for 3, in and out for 2, one more, in and out, reach. Now reach around, grab a hold of the back foot. Stay here or gently kick the foot into the hand for tiger pose. Hold for 3, stay for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Plant your right hand, pivot your right toes over to the right, extend the left leg so it's pointing towards the back of the mat. Reach your left arm all the way up, then overhead. Lift your left leg up, flex your left toes, reach, and then you can either rest that foot down, otherwise reach around, grab a hold of your back ankle, and open up through the chest, through the hips. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release, come all the way back down. Now you're going to clasp your hands and come into your dolphin pose. Clasp your hands and press on up. Walk your feet in towards your elbow points, nice and close as you can get them. Hold here or raise your right leg up. Point through your right toes and spin your right hip point down. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Place the foot down, other side. Left leg up. Reach. Point through your toes. Hold. 2. And 1. Place your foot down, then walk your feet all the way out, coming into a forearm plank. If you need to lower the knees, you can lower them. Otherwise, stay with your knees off. Hold. 1 more deep breath in. 1 more deep breath out, and then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. All right, now from here, bring your hands to the outside of the mat. We're going to do Viloma breathing again in our oscillating cobra. So hands outside of the mat, and it's a 3-part inhale up and an exhale down. All right, so each time you take a portion of that inhale, you'll see if you can raise your chest a little higher. Inhale, 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 exhale. Again, inhale, 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 exhale. 1 more, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, release, bring your feet off, heels together, hands behind you, clasp your hands, pull your chest forward and your arms back. Whole back body engaged, holds for 3. Reach crown forward for 2. And 1. Slowly release, tuck toes, plant hands. Press up down dog or up through a chaturanga, and then an upward facing dog. Either way, we all meet in downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bend your knees, gaze forward in between the hands. Exhale the breath. On an inhale, hop or step it in between your hands. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Twisting chair, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, hands in prayer, shoulders back and down. Starting to incorporate a bit of twisting into our practice. Inhale back to center. And exhale for the other side. Right elbow, left knee, gaze behind. Inhale back to center. And exhale to stand, arms down and by your side. A little bit of balance work now. So I'm going to pivot to face you. Standing on our left foot first, raise your right knee up. Hold on to the knee. Find your focus. You can stay right here, or the left knee grabs a hold, the left hand, grabs a hold of the right knee, right arm behind. You can stay here or grab a hold around the inside foot. So you should be able to feel the big toe, but you're not holding onto the big toe itself. The inside grip, and then kick the foot forward. Maybe you can gaze behind. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Don't drop the foot, gaze forward, and then bring your right hand back if it was behind. Raise both hands up. Point through your toes. Try not to tip backwards. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot now over the top of the left foot. Hands in prayer. Sit it down. And then maybe you can bring your arms behind you. Clasp your hands. Reaching back with the arms and forward with the chest. Hold it. One more breath in. One more breath out. And slowly begin to come up. Come back out the way you came in. Arm up, knee up, and release. Take a moment, let that energy settle. And we do the other side. Standing on your right foot, left knee in. Just take a moment to settle in first. You can stay here or just grab the knee with the right hand. Extend left arm behind. Stay here or inside of the foot. Kick it forward. Hold. And then maybe you can gaze behind. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gaze forward. Keep the leg out. Oop, I lost it. Keep that leg out. Arm up. Wobbles are so welcome. Extending the leg forward. You just got to laugh it off. Flex your foot. And then sit the foot over the top of the right. Hands in prayer. And sit it all the way down. The beautiful thing about yoga is that there's nothing to achieve. There's no one to beat. It's not a competition. Everything is as it is. Hold here, bring the arms behind you. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the way that you came in. Arms up, knee up, and release. Let that energy settle. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And take Sun Salutation B again, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. Lower. Inhale. You can always skip the vinyasas and just meet us in down dog if you like. Exhale. Right foot steps forward, back foot flat. Inhale. Now straighten your front leg, bring the arms behind you, and this time we take humble warrior. So same action of pulling the arms back, bend the front knee, stay here, or bring right shoulder to inner right knee. Just for a breath, inhale, exhale. Now come up but just halfway, and then keep your right arm reaching back, lower your left hand so it's next to your right foot, pivot all 10 toes over to the right, reach, right arm behind you, gaze behind. And then plant both hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your hands over to Prasarita. Place right hand in the middle of the feet but slightly forward. Left hand comes onto your left hip. And then use your left hand to pull your hip up and then extend the left arm all the way up. Press up. Reach up, press down. Hold. And then both hands come down, and then walk your hands over to Skandasana or side lunge to the back of your mat. And then press on up into your Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, arms up and out. Settle into it. Take your back hand, bring it behind the back, flip front palm, inhale, reverse. And come all the way back, straighten your front leg, keep the back hand where it is, bound triangle as you grab a hold of the shin and slide the hand down, gaze up. Hold. One more breath in. One more breath out. Now gaze down, release your hands, both hands down. And then just bend your front knee and take yourself back through a vinyasa or skip it, down dog. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, press back. Left foot steps in between your hands, pivot back foot. Inhale, come all the way up. And then straighten your front leg, bring the arms behind you, clasp your hands and pull your chest forward and your arms back. Bend your front knee, stay here or humble warrior. Settle into it, one deep breath in, one deep breath out. Slowly inhale, come all the way, actually come halfway up, sorry. Pull your chest forward, your crown forward. Keep your left arm reaching behind and just lower your right hand down. Pivot all 10 toes over to the left. Reach your left arm behind you. And then plant your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Walk your hands into Prasarita, your wide forward folds. And then your left hand comes to the center, but slightly in front of the feet. Right hand on your right hip. Use your hand to spin the hip up and then extend your right arm all the way up. Hold. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. And now gaze down, place your hand down and walk your hands over to the back of the mat, Skandasana. And then press on up into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Take your back hand, bring it behind you, flip front palm, inhale, reverse. Breathe here. And then inhale to come all the way back, straighten your front leg, keep the bind. And then take bound triangle. So you grab a hold around the shin, slide the hand down, and gaze up. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now gaze down, release the hands, bend the front knee, and step it back. Take your version of Vinyasa, or just meet in downward facing dog. One deep breath in, one deep breath out. Now bend your knees, gaze forward, look in between the hands. Exhale the breath, and on an inhale, hop or step forward. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale to stand, arms down and by your side. Now we come into our Natarajarasana, our dancer pose. I'm gonna face with my back towards you, just so you can see my hand grip. So you'll bring the hands up and we're going to stand on our left foot first. So you're going to reach around, grab a hold of the inside of the foot. So the same grip as we had before with our other standing pose. So you can see I can hold the big toe, but I'm not holding the big toe itself. My palm is facing out. Find your point of focus. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swipe the knees, start to tip it forward, find your dancer pose, hold and breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Release the foot down. Just take a moment for that energy to settle. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, sweep your hands up. And we stand on the right foot this time. So reach around, grab a hold of the left foot. Palm is facing out. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you swipe the knees. And start to tip forward. Hold your focus for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Release the foot. Take a moment for that energy to settle. 1 deep breath in. 1 deep breath out. And then from here, you can simply just lower yourself down and scoot the buttocks back. Extend the legs forward. Dandasana. Flex your toes in, press down into the mat with the back of your legs to lift your heels. Crown reaches nice and tall. Inhale and exhale as you fold. Relax into it. Take some deep breaths here. One deep breath in, 1 deep breath out. And then slowly come all the way up and then take your right knee, right leg over the left. And then right hand comes behind. Now you can stay right here, take the twist like this, or take Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you're going to just bend your left knee, bring it behind you, and then you can grab a hold of the leg or inhale your left arm up, exhale for the twist. Inhale, spine lengthens, exhale, twist deeper. Now slowly inhale back to center. And then if that left leg was bent, you're going to straighten it again and you're going to cradle your right leg in. So ultimately you want that right knee and your right elbow. That might not happen straight away, no problems. You just do your best, cradle the baby. Your left toes are flexed and your spine is straight. And then hold the knee and extend the leg. Other side, so you take that spine twist or Ardha Matsyendrasana by bending into the right knee. Left hand behind, inhale, and exhale for the twist. Your variation. Taking some deep breaths here. Inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, twist deeper. And slowly inhale back to center. And then you will extend that right leg if it was bent and cradle your left leg in. flexing your right toes in. Just start to gently move that leg around. Spine is straight. And then just hold the knee and extend it all the way forward and come down onto your back. Extend the legs up. Now you've got the option of just staying with your legs up like this. You can even use a bolster underneath your buttocks. Or if your neck is healthy, without moving left or right, you're going to just lift your hips up. Take your shoulder stand. Shimmy the shoulders underneath if you like. Then you can take a few deep breaths here, maybe around 5 breaths. And you can slowly begin to bring the legs overhead for your plow. No rush to get there. And then in your plow pose, you can keep your hands on your back or clasp your hands. And take some deep breaths here. One deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Bend your knees, so you should just be able to tap your heels with your fingers and then slowly roll up into your bridge. Lift your toes, just using your heels. And lower on down. And again, press on up. Lower on down. One more press on up. And then for this one, you can interlace your fingers. Shimmy your shoulders underneath, lift your hips nice and high. Hold. And then release the hands. Release your buttocks all the way down. Hug your knees in. Gently rock from side to side. Now bring your chest into your knees. So you're a little ball, inhale, and then exhale, release into your Savasana. So you can just stay in your Savasana like this, or you can set yourself up. I like to use that bolster underneath my knees. You can use the props however you'd like. Make sure that you're warm enough. And we're going to finish here with Viloma breathing, this time pausing on the exhale. We'll just do 3 rounds. So it's 1 fluid inhale, and then the exhale is broken up into 3. Take a breath in. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale all the way. Again, inhale. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale all the way. Last one, inhale. Exhale 1/3. Exhale 2/3. Exhale all the way. Now I encourage you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like, for as long as you need. This is where I leave you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Take a moment to remember your dedication as you finish your practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me. And I look forward to practicing with you again soon.